that's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like to cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living, nah, but it chose me. You can hear me.
Well, the onset of fall weather, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And it takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. Judkins. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
19, ready, go.
First down, right back to Judkins. They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down. Now this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
From the 41, here's second down and 7. Once again, Judkins. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard. You look at this Niner defense. And they've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 40. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards.
It's a gain of 20.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number 1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10.
No, 60, go.
On the handoff, this is Judkins. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshon Judkins hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Now the try here for the extra point. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. Kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. across the 25 to the 27. Looking to put a drive together. Jackson. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3. Jackson going to change things up a bit.
At the 35-yard line.
Set up!
Second and 3. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Go ahead. Hey, hey. Hey, middle. You change it. What? Sit on! Wait. Hey, shot! Middle. Hey, that's my man. I got him. Sit on!
From the gun, Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Browns' 41-yard line.
Hey. No. Yeah.
Jackson from the shotgun. Now he'll tuck this and run. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
A gain of 17 yards. And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Niners had a disappointing 1-4 as they start play. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Here's 2nd and 10. They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
180. What? 180. Ready, shot.
Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And the Niners are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's another 49er first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 8-yard line.
Sit on! Finish up! Sit on!
Quick strike out wide by Jackson. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
3rd and goal.
Go ahead.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal.
Middle. Sit on, on. Sit on. 180. Ready, shot. Sit on.
Now it's Jackson. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
The 49ers are going to turn over to the special teams crew. The field goal unit is out there now. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Browns drive about to get started. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
Well, the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
On the draw, it's Judkins. 63 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Here's 3rd and a few inches.
Get it.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Browns are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point attempt to come here. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Play action. It's Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
Hey, report. Report. 180. Sit on. 180. Yo. 180. 180. 180. 180.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's got this to Pickens. And all the way down to the 39. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 39-yard line.
Ozzy. Sit up. You. Middle.
Now Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
180. Sit on. 180. Sit on. 180.
Now Jackson going to shift him around.
Sit on.
Jackson off the play fake. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Play action's supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hey, Alpha, sit on. 180. Hey, shot. Hey.
Jackson now. Now he's going to step up and run. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
2nd down and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Jenkins.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
81 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium, because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
On 1st down, here's Jenkins.
And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
They'll give it to Jenkins.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 2 yards, good enough for 1st.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield, because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
Here's a diving catch right side. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a 1st down. He's been the forgotten man in this 1st half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because
at all.
Those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a 1st down.
Again, here's Jenkins.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Sanders.
He's going to look deep down the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They gave it a shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
Let's go now. Shot 60, shot 70, Timberwolf.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders.
And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the 1st half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Niners take over. First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
By no means certainly are they out of this contest. Two-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
Pickens is there on the crossing route.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Give him 30 yards there.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Report, report. Middle, middle. Hey. 13. Hey.
Here's Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Nice run to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 25-yard line.
Hey, middle,
Now Lamar changing the play.
Hey, report. What is it? You. Sit on! 180! What is it? Sit on!
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up. Go. You at X. Hey, come on.
Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
No, we changed it. Hey, hey. 180. Let's go. Get hot. We changed it. Go right here.
Here's Jackson to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
No.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
It's now 4th down.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Browns drive about to get started. They'll start on the ground with Jenkins. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Boy, what would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Now Sanders. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
An inside run with Jenkins. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll swing this out to Jenkins. Down the sideline he goes. And he's hauled away down to the 6-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 44 yards.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way.
And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Quinshon Judkins with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So that's now 10 touchdowns for him on the year. He's into double figures, and we're not even to the halfway point of the season yet.
Partner, doesn't it speak to how well he works with this offensive line? They know he doesn't need a giant alley to run through. He just needs a little seam. And he's so good at being patient, waiting for things to develop, and then accelerating when it does appear.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6.
That one goes for 30 yards. Now Lamar changing the look.
Go. Hey. Let's go. Sit high. Sit high.
Now it's Jackson. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Second and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara.
Return it.
To throw is Jackson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Hey. 180. Report.
Throwing is Jackson. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Browns. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 13-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. On play action, here's Shadur. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's got a man, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That goes for a gain of 31.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
Sanders to throw. He's going to take another shot here. And this is caught. his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Point after here coming up. He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is what I calculated because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
Middle. No, we changed it.
Jackson. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Another solid game-changing play for this defense for the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, you know, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it. I'm not going to say that that happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this entire game. The guys are always in the right spot in order to make a play.
The offense has had its moments, too. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A toss to Judkins, running right. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
On 3rd down, here's Judkins. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute and go to the playmakers. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Jackson going to change things up a bit.
It's 3rd and 1.
13. 180! Nice shot!
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
12 yards. And the 49er, first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And that's another play that's painted a picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
2nd and 10.
Nice shot! 180! 180! Nice shot! 180! Nice shot!
Looking to throw. Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
And every time I see one of these plays occur, I always think to myself, it takes a quarterback not only with a strong arm, sometimes with great mechanics, great footwork, obviously good vision, and sometimes just one of those to complete this type of a pass back against the grain all the way across field. And sometimes you catch the defense just not believing you can make that throw.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
13. Alpha, sit on! Sit on! 180! Nice shot! 180! Nice shot! Shot!
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
18, Rattler, 18, here we go, Mustang 19, Cougar 19. Dragon 60, 79 Bronco.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. It is intercepted at the goal line. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. They shined in pass defense last week. 4 interceptions. Boom, first play of the game, another one.
A feeding frenzy is on for this defense now. And remember, it's not just, okay, let's go get an interception. That means they're playing their techniques right. It means they've scouted them very well. They understand what the patterns are downfield, and they know how to go to the point of attack and take the ball away. They are rolling.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. On the ground, it's Judkins to start the drive. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's third down. That's out to the left and complete. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to make it fourth down.
Here we go. Time to be lying. Second Pirates. 18. Hey, check that. Go check.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with the football. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. From 17 yards out. And the 49ers are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
No. Hey. No, we changed it.
Here's Jackson. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. And the Browns are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
49ers 12.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally. But here comes the onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
79 Broncos. Cup 19.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Now a 2nd and 10.
60 Eagles. Dragon 60.
Here's Sanders. He's going to try and go deep again. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Niners are going to get the football back at their own 17.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
180. Right shot.
Jackson. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
1st down. 1st and
Well, they need to score, and score quick. One timeout remaining. Final minute, 1st and 10.
Sit hot! 180! And sit hot! Middle. 180! And shot! And shot!
Throwing, Jackson. Jackson going to keep it. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. This is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
180!
Now Jackson. Jackson going to keep it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
At the 17-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
180! Sit hot! 180! And shot! 180! Hey! Sit hot!
Jackson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, this defense has been physical all game long, and it certainly looks like they're not going to back off and make things any easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
You are X. Sit hot! 180! Go ahead. Finish it up!
Jackson to throw. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Well, they knew a lot of steps had to happen here. They got step 1, the touchdown. You need a 2-point conversion here, don't you?
You do, and as you continue to look ahead, if they're able to get that, somehow get the ball back and get another score, they have to go for 2 again. That's why teams are practicing multiple 2-point plays.
We saw that Super Bowl 51 with the Patriots getting a pair of big 2-point conversions. Now Jackson going to shift him around.
Hey, come on.
They'll try to run it here. And they will get back to within 1 score as he is into the end zone, and the lead's cut to 8 here in the 4th. And now we've got a 1-score game and at least a little light at the end of the tunnel.
Is that what we call a glimmer of hope?
Glimmer of hope.
Because they've got to get an onside kick and then find their way into the end zone before time expires. Glimmer, or what's less than a glimmer?
I don't know. You're the one that knows all the big words. A sparkle? A sparkle.
Yeah, there we go. That's what we're going with.
And this will be recovered by the Browns hands team, and that should just about write a finish to this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, that was the interesting part about it, because normally when we see this defense play, they have their opportunities, and they make their plays, don't they? They knock them back on their heels. They take the ball away. They change field position. In this case, what you said is so apt. They had their way with them, took it to them, and knocked them back on their heels and surprised the heck out of them.
So for the Browns, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they'll have another road date next week with the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
you trying to get crazy with this thing? Don't you know I'm loco?
Try to snatch these pigs wanna blow my house down and underground to the next town. They get mad when they come to raid my pad and I'm out in the night loose can. Yes, I'm the pirate pilot of this ship. If I dip with the ultraviolet dream, hide from the red light beam. Now do you believe in the unseen? Look, but don't make your eyes strain. Like me, it's going insane. Insane in the membrane.
One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. Them other fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Yeah. You know what? she flagrant. Once a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. And now she dog 'em out whenever. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't, but I think you're better than me, and I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah. If a then a girl do it better. If a you know a girl do it better. I'm not the good dog. I'm not the good dog. I'm not the good dog. I'm not the good dog.
typical. Body of a dominance, that's so typical. Treat like a god, that's so typical. He's still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch at the ridicule.
It's so typical and visual, I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. Cause I'm breathing so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get me paid, I'm trying to move and shake, I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are great, I'm getting used to change. These restless eyes of mine will sit in to my heart and sugar. In a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all jook up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts, I'll pop through north to the voice, get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door, I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day, can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state, the worries daily. But if I link my G's, it goes away, then honey lean. I gallivant with darling, baby, jet, jet, jet.
That's so typical. Body of a dominance, that's so typical. Treat like a god, that's so typical. He's still modest, so typical. That's so typical.
Shut up! Like it, 18! Here we go, here we go! Come on! Hey! Cowboy 80! Ready?
One hand on his queen, he probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in